Mexican mom in front of my Mexican mom.
How about this? Point of view, you never stepped foot out of the United States.
Time to do it the other way around.
Napkin.
Welcome to 7 Foot Talks. Today I have with me Saia. Anna has over, 1.8 million followers on TikTok. And tell me what you do on TikTok.
So I am Latina, I'm half Mexican. I just make a lot of videos about my culture, about being a white passing Latina, and I poke fun a lot about it with my mom. And growing up Hispanic, it's very fun.
What is kind of your most popular video that you've done?
Oh, definitely. I had this one video hit 22 million, went crazy viral. It was me, it started out with me asking my Mexican mom if I can go out versus my American dad.
This is what it's like asking my Mexican mom if I can go out versus asking my American dad. Ma, ¿puedo salir con mis amigos?
¿Con quién?
Karen?
¿Quién más? ¿Dónde vas a estar? ¿Con quién vas a estar? ¿Y a qué hora vas a llegar? ¡En punto!
Hey Dad, can I go out with my friends tonight?
Sure, honey, but try not to be home too late.
I think I saw that one, yeah.
Yes, I do a lot of those, and it's just their reactions. They're so completely different that it just makes people relate so much, especially people like me who have both cultures growing up like that, and you just kind of, it just went flying with that.
And do you kind of get this backlash because I don't want to say it, but you don't look like the typical Latina, and I kind of seen your comments. Do people kind of say any backlash to you?
I mean, for the most part, people try to tell me that I'm not Latina.
Yeah.
And that's just based off of stereotypes based primarily in America, in the United States. Because if you go to Mexico, then you see a bunch of telenovelas. A lot of them look like me. Yeah. A lot of my family and my Mexican family, they are all white passing. And a lot of people here in the United States, they unfortunately don't have that. And to them, it's a culture shock when I come and I claim my heritage, because I've always claimed my heritage. It's a huge part of who I am. So they often mix ethnicity with race.
I don't care how many times I have to do these videos. I will still keep teaching people the difference between race and ethnicity. And now, nationality.
And they don't realize that you can be any race and still be Mexican, Puerto Rican, Colombian, all of these Hispanic ethnic backgrounds.
We're at UNLV. What do you do as a student? Because you haven't graduated yet, right?
Yes, this is my last semester. I am a producer for University Speaks, a student-run program. I'm executive producer for another student-run program called Studio G. If I hadn't been here, I don't think I honestly would have been even pushed to TikTok. Wow. Because I took this one entry-level course that I had to take my freshman year. It was right in the start of the pandemic. And I remember our professor told us, oh, we're looking at all these different social medias because that's part of journalism. And he said, if you ever feel like it one day, just go make a video, go see what happens, see something that you like and actually put it out there, see what you can do and see how it makes people feel. My producing skills and my journalism skills, I should say, they really helped me as far as making captions, brand promos, all of those are
so
when
you did learn something in college.
Oh, absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to know the things that I knew without taking a couple classes here. I have a list on my phone, and whenever I have an idea, I'd be driving. I'm like, oh, that's a fun idea. So I just write it in my notes, and I come back to it when I'm ready to film. Yeah. For something fun, something that people can relate to. A lot of people just kind of reuse the same idea, but in a different story. So my story is I'm white passing Latina who often has to go through a lot of struggles of, oh, nobody recognizes my ethnicity. They don't believe me. So I have a lot of experiences based off of that, and I make a lot of videos of those different experiences because they are infinite. Yeah. Fortunately, but you get those kinds of content that is just, if it works, it's going to keep going viral. So things with my mom, they consistently go viral, but I do it because I love it, not to go viral.
Did you always want to kind of be TikTok famous, internet famous, or did you kind of were oh, okay, this happened?
It was a happy accident. Yeah. I mean, everybody at one point in our lives are like, oh yeah, let's try to be an influencer, you know? Right. But for me, it was more so just, okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see how I can make a difference. So when I did go viral and I have people come up to me sometimes and say, I can call myself Latina because of you, because I'm not afraid
That's
anymore.
cute,
And
yeah.
to me, like, that alone is the best feeling in the world.
So also on your TikTok, your bio says red-headed Latina.
Yes.
Come on, tell me. Redhead?
So I'm not a real redhead.
Oh.
No, I know, controversial now. On my TikTok, it says like the redhead Peli Roja.
Oh, I
which-
see that hashtag Peli
Yes,
Roja every
all
single-
the time.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. I'm kind of trademarking that, but no, it's
You should, honestly.
right.
That's kind of your trademark right now, the red hair.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, it was just more of I needed a change.
Yeah.
So I dyed my hair red, and it happened to the lines between when I went viral and my hair being dyed red, it just kind of mixed.
And have you ever had a moment where someone was like talking about you in Spanish, but they didn't know you spoke Spanish, and then you're like, hey, like,
oh, double take.
Yeah, you're like, hey, actually,
what is this?
you're like, hey, actually, like, I know what you're saying.
Yes, that mostly happened when I was working at Macy's. That was
Okay.
like my first job, really. And oh my God, the people there, let me tell you, they would be like talking about prices, like, oh, let me see if I could get a cheaper price, and I obviously can hear it.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I didn't like switch because I didn't want to be offensive either.
Oh, I see.
But I would always just work my way around it. So if I heard them start to speak Spanish, then I would, as soon as they asked me the question, I would respond in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of clear the air and be like, I understood what you were saying. Let me help you, because I was customer service. They were part of my payroll. I had to be nice. It was one of those situations. You got to suck it up and just take the heat with it. But I mean, end of the day, my Spanish isn't even perfect. They probably made fun of my Spanish on the way home.
No, I'm pretty sure they were like so surprised, especially like they don't expect you to speak Spanish. All of a sudden you're like, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, whoa.
what?
Yeah, you're like, hello?
It's not like a gringa accent either. It's a mix. I have this weird accent where it goes between English and Spanish. So sometimes when I speak in Spanish, you hear the gringa,
Yeah.
and other times you hear the Mexican. So I have this weird Spanglish accent now, and it's unique, and people like it, and some people hate it. I'm like, you know what? I deal with it. I love and hate it at moments too. So it is what it is.
Have you had any like memorable kind of experiences with fans?
I mean, all the people that have come up to me, fortunately, have been super nice and have been
that's
just
good.
like just super like I said before, they feel like their voices are heard and they feel proud of their heritage. Because I remember going to a concert and they were like, "Oh my God, are you the one on TikTok that knows Spanish?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
So cute though.
And I love that, because I mean it's very nice that they come up to me like, your videos are so funny, like I feel like I can call myself a Latina now, and it's very validating for myself. So to me, that's the best part. I mean, people haven't come up and like thrown a pie in my face, thankfully, like trying to dismantle.
So if anyone does,
if anyone does,
you're the first.
bring some whipped cream at least. I'll eat it off. But yeah, I mean, it's different, and it's surprising that it actually happens sometimes. But I'm happy that I'm able to do that for them.
So what hit show features this chair that people fight for the death for? People go to war
For the chair.
for this
Game of Thrones.
Uh,
Am I right?
Yes.
Oh my, I don't even watch it.
That's so good.
That is great. That was it? I thought it was gonna be so much harder. Oh my gosh, not gonna lie with you.
Okay, you want harder? Okay.
Give me another.
Okay. What show features a couch?
Friends. Friends.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
You want a booth? I could give you a booth. That's how I met your mother.
Okay. Well, she got me there. I wasn't even thinking about how I met your mother, but you got me there. Okay. Red. 7 foot. Name 3 things. Name 3 things that are 7 foot long. Please do not mention your boyfriend.
They're 7 foot long.
7 foot long.
A pole, a building.
A building.
A building is
is
over 7 foot long.
A 7 foot.
A pole, a basketball hoop, a car, I don't know what I'm on.
3, 4, 7. Oh my God, wait, what is red couch in Spanish?
Sofá roja.
Sofa roja.
Don't quote me on that because of, again, my Spanish ain't perfect.
Thank you, Anna, for coming on, and stay with us because we have more guests like Anna, not like Anna, but similar to Anna in a way that they are amazing and changing the community. So stay with us.
To have.
Oh wait.
Is it on me?
No. Sorry. That's very like a.
Oh no, that was just.
Oh, okay.
That was just a.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But anyways.